Hello, everyone. I'm Jamie Henning, President and CEO for the Greeley Area Chamber of Commerce. We want to thank you all for joining us for our virtual ribbon cutting. We've had such a great time getting to see an even bigger group of our friends here virtually. I know we're all excited for the day we can be back together, and that will come most assuredly, but it's nice to see all of you, albeit virtually, and a great chance to connect with our investor businesses. So today, we are here to congratulate Vitalant about their new location. We want to thank them for their investment and commitment to the Chamber of Commerce. It has been an incredible couple of months for all businesses in the ways you're pivoting and figuring things out, and we commend you on that work. You are the only blood donation center in Greeley, and we commend you for that really important work and what you do in that. I know my dad has a really rare blood type, so he is an often donor, a sought-after donor actually, and has been for many years. So it's really important to encourage people to do that, and we want to do that today. So I want to congratulate Anne and her team, and we're excited to hear more from you and others on the call. Also, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over. I know my entire team's on here, so thanks for joining. I'm going to turn it over to Amy Dugan next. Amy actually heads up our Visit Greeley program, and she has a couple of ambassadors on here, I think, too. So I'll turn it over to her next to introduce them. Welcome, Amy.
Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. Congratulations. I did get to give you a shout out the other day to a friend who had posted, I don't know where there is to go to donate blood. And boy, was I on top of that. It was like, you get over there to Vitalant right now. So anyway, do want to introduce, we've got a couple of our ambassadors on. So I see Beryl from Boys and Girls Club. Beryl, good to see you. There's Elise from Carter from Hope Lives. I know someplace on there is Lauren. Lauren, there you are. So Lauren is, Tipton is part of our ambassadors when she can get there. She's an important part of us. Right now, I don't see anybody else. We're always kind of late to the game, but again, congratulations. We're just so happy to have you all in town. It's important to us. And just so that you kind of know what I do, part of the Visit Greeley, we try to get lots of people to come to our lovely city and spend a little bit of money and enjoy our wonderful town and then go away. So, we love them, but, unless you're going to be, moving in, and we do like those folks too, but we love to have them come visit. And when we get back up and open and we have events and fairs and concerts and all of that going on, it will be so much fun. But again, welcome, congratulations on that new location. That's so exciting. I drove by today. And I will kick it over. I think I'm introducing Sarah Schell, who is the Associate Director of Visit Greeley and all things communications for the Chamber. There you go, Sarah.
Hello, everybody. Happy afternoon. And again, congratulations to Vitalant on your amazing new location. I was there yesterday to drop off the scissors and the ribbon. One thing I do get to do is with our leads group, and Lauren is very active on that. So we have a handful of our investors who know weekly about everything going on with Vitalant. You also are really good at sending us information on your upcoming blood drives, which is great. And we really appreciate it. So keep on coming. Again, I'm Sarah Schell with the Greeley Area Chamber, Associate Director. I am going to pass it on to Natisse Parent, our Program and Events Manager.
Hi, everyone. It's so good to see everyone on screen today. I am Natisse Parent, Programs and Events Manager of the Greeley Area Chamber of Commerce. I've said this before and I'll say it again. We wear a lot of hats at the Chamber, all of us do, and it's because we love serving our community. So thank you for being here today. And Vitalant, congratulations on your new location. We are extremely happy for you. Please reach out to the Chamber. Don't hesitate. For anything that you need, or if you have questions for me on programming, how you can get involved, sponsorships, anything like that. So please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you so much for your investment. And I know that our membership really loves partnering with you. I have seen it on multiple occasions. So thank you for being a member of the Greeley Area Chamber. So with that, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Ann Burchell, Vitalant Mountain Division Vice President.
Thank you so much, Natisse, and thank you to the Greeley Area Chamber of Commerce for the wonderful welcome and for bringing us all together for this virtual celebration. It wouldn't be a virtual celebration without a mask, so I will do my best to make sure I'm clear in my speaking. So I am very pleased today to be joined live by our donor care supervisor, Jesse McDaniel, who will be running this facility and is running this facility. And our two donor recruitment representatives in Northern Colorado, Lauren Tipton, who is also very active in the chamber, and we're very grateful for that, and Colleen Sullivan. I'd like to thank Liz Lambert, who's done all the coordination and prepared me. And then today, our staff on the floor today is Stephen Pacheco, Stephanie Guerrero, and Chelsea Ryan. So many thanks to everyone that's here. And we actually have a couple of donors here as well. So welcome to everybody. I also want to take a moment to thank all of you that have joined us virtually. And I do want to give a shout out to Rob Van Tile. I guess when we're looking for silver linings, if we're going to have a virtual celebration, this is my boss, the president of the Blood Services Division based out of Phoenix or Scottsdale, Arizona. So really glad to have you here, Rob. I want to share a little bit about Vitalant. I want to highlight some of the key community partners that we have had the pleasure and continue to have the pleasure of working with here in Northern Colorado. And I also just want to share some opportunities that we can all work together on to support the blood needs of Northern Colorado and beyond. So the history of Vitalant in Colorado, we have actually been here since 1943. Many of you may be familiar with the name Bonfils Blood Center. And in 2018, we came together with several other blood centers across the country and united under the name Vitalant. Altogether, we are the nation's largest independent nonprofit blood services provider. Together with donors and blood drive hosts, we actually provide products. Sorry, I'm going to get this to stay up. We actually provide products to about 100 hospitals here in Colorado and about 900 across the US in about 40 states. We've partnered with several businesses, schools, places of worship, and community groups in Weld and Larimer counties. And about 3 years ago, partnered with North Colorado Medical Center when they chose to select us as their primary blood provider, which was a very difficult decision in that they had a blood donation center in their hospital. And so they were very gracious to reach out to us and allow us to run mobile programs in partnership with the hospital. And then we've worked together over the years to establish the donor base and to be able to open up a fixed site here. So we are super excited to bring this opportunity for donors to come in 7 days a week and be able to donate. So this is a very exciting moment for us that has been 3 years in the building. We opened actually in November, and we are here on 65th Avenue, just north of West 20th Street in Greeley. We want to give a huge thank you to the Bonfils Blood Center Donor Advise Fund. This is an organization that was part of Bonfils Blood Center and then became an opportunity to provide funding for projects like this in our Mountain Division footprint. And because of them, we were able to establish funding to be able to bring this to fruition. So many thanks to the Donor Advice Fund. And I've seen a few members on the call as well. This is, I'm going to give you a virtual tour. I hope you don't get car sick like I do, but this is our donor center. We hope everyone gets a chance to come in and visit. Ultimately, we will have 6 donor beds here. And right now we're managing through some social distancing, but when we're in full swing, we'll have 6 beds, and we collect all products, including red cells, platelets, and convalescent plasma. So some of you may or may not heard of convalescent plasma, but it is proven to be a very successful treatment for some patients with COVID. And so we have been doing antibody testing on all of our donors since last year. And that allows us to identify donors, to give that feedback to the donors, but also to identify donors that have actually experienced COVID and have antibodies that would make them eligible for a convalescent plasma donation, also known as CCP. So this has been a very exciting way for people that want to give back and want to get engaged to be able to provide that potentially life-saving or at least virus-altering treatment for patients that are in need. I also wanted to welcome, we have this great opportunity. In many cases, we don't know who the recipients are of our blood products. And sometimes they, through whatever connection that we're able to make, these recipients will reach out and become ambassadors for us and speak on behalf of the importance of blood donation and how it has impacted their lives or their families' lives. So I'm really excited today to introduce you to Kate McMeekin, who knows exactly what it's like to be on the receiving side of blood donation. Kate is joining us today from her home in Fort Collins, and I welcome you to share your story. And you're on mute, Kate.
I'm unmuted now.
There you go. Welcome, Kate.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Kate McMeekin, and I wanted to first say thank you to Vitalant for all you do to promote and support blood donation. We are very lucky to have you in Northern Colorado now, so welcome. I was asked to speak today on the importance of blood donation. As a nurse in the community, I have seen firsthand the life-saving effects blood has on patients, but I never imagined that I would find myself being one of them. In 2016, while pregnant with my second son, I was diagnosed with a condition called placenta accreta. This is a rare and life-threatening condition where the placenta grows too deep into the uterus, often growing through the uterus into surrounding organs. This makes it difficult to separate from the placenta, or separate the placenta from the uterus during delivery, which can lead to hemorrhage. Like most people would do, I went home with that diagnosis and I Google searched it like crazy. I learned that the average amount of blood loss during an accreta delivery is 3,000 to 5,000 milliliters, that 90% of accretas need blood transfusions, and that 40% of these need more than 10 units. This makes blood donation key to survival. I spent the following months, weeks, days fearing the loss of my life, scared that I would leave behind my husband and our 2 boys. But I also know I was fortunate that my accreta was detected early. Because of this, we were able to plan. My provider and the healthcare team were prepared for the worst case scenario and had ample blood products on hand. In the end, they safely delivered my son via C-section hysterectomy at 35 weeks gestation. I did need blood transfusions, but much less than expected and less than I would have needed had it not been detected. Shortly after my experience, I joined together with a few other women from Colorado who also survived placenta accreta. Together, we started the Colorado Accreta Survivors, an effort to provide support and advocacy for other accreta moms, create awareness of the condition, and promote blood donation, as we all truly understand its value. In the past 3 years, we have grown from 9 members to almost 70, several of which live right here in Northern Colorado. Through my advocacy, I have learned that pregnancy-related complications and postpartum hemorrhage are one of the largest uses of blood donation. This year, the Colorado Accreta Survivors joined together with Donate for Mothers, the National Accreta Foundation, the AFE Foundation, Heroes for Moms, and Vitalant to host a series of blood drives through the Denver area in honor of mothers. Our Labor of Love drives in September inspired the donation of 337 units of blood. This May, we will be promoting a similar series of blood drives for Mother's May. I can't wait to see members of my own community come out to donate and ensure adequate blood supply is available in Northern Colorado for the next mom in need. If you've not had the opportunity to donate at the center yet, I encourage you to do so this week in honor of Maternal Health Awareness Day, which is on January 23rd. I donated last week after a long night shift. It was quick, painless, and the staff was so warm, welcoming, and full of gratitude. So thank you again, and welcome to Northern Colorado.
Thank you, Kate. As a mom myself, that just becomes a very personal story, and we so appreciate your willingness to talk about it and talk about the importance of blood donation. As we talk about, it's the blood that's on the shelf that helps patients in need, and so clearly we are grateful to you. We're also grateful, Kate has partnered with Whitney Nielsen at Vitalant to establish the Donate for Mothers May campaign, and it has been really exciting. We're looking forward to sharing more details in the coming weeks and months. So at this point, I want to thank all blood and platelet and convalescent plasma donors in Greeley and the surrounding communities. We're so excited to see you in person, come in and donate. I want to take a moment, though, also to recognize some other opportunities that we've had to stand up with COVID most of 2020. We created what's called a virtual blood drive. And this gives us the opportunity for coordinators that are super engaged and maybe at a school or a business or an organization of faith that normally would host a blood drive and rally the donors. And maybe those locations aren't available to them because of the current environment. So the virtual blood drives gives them an opportunity to reach out to their donor base and encourage them to come into a fixed site or join a mobile drive in the community and still be able to recognize and engage the passion for donation while not maybe being able to do it at their normal donation location in current times. So I encourage anyone that is in one of those situations or wants to bring together a group of like-minded individuals that may not all be in the same location to recognize that and create a virtual blood drive. In addition, we also have a very exciting one-time scholarship program for students, high school students and college students, to be able to engage their friends and relatives and connections into a virtual blood drive and enable them to potentially earn up to $1,000 scholarship for their schooling efforts. So there's a lot of ways that we're working through the pandemic to really encourage the folks that connect us to our donors to stay engaged and be able to provide opportunities for donation. I want to give a couple of individual thank yous for the community support we've seen here in Greeley. Human Being Coffee Shop, Wing Shack, and Crumble Cookies all donated vouchers for us to give away here at the fixed site and to recognize donors for their donation. So many thanks for that. And then other than that, what I would encourage folks is that there are a lot of ways to get involved. Love to meet you here at the fixed site. And I encourage people to go to vitalant.org to look into any of the opportunities that I've mentioned. The scholarship program is running through February. So if any of you know of any students that are looking for a little support and also want to find a way to volunteer and get involved, I really encourage taking a look at that. So with that said, that is what I have to share about Vitalant, and to thank you again for your partnership and for being able to provide this really momentous occasion for Vitalant in partnership with Greeley.
Thank you so much for allowing us to be part of the special day with you. Greeley has a tremendously generous heart. And even though I know she had to hop off the call, one of the best parts of being a nonprofit director like myself and my team here, not only is working with the team I have at the Chamber, but the tremendous board of directors we have. And talk about busy healthcare providers in our community. I know Marilyn Schock with UC Health hopped on. She may have had to hop off by now too. She's got a lot of meetings to attend, but she wanted to be part of this today. So I commend our board for being an important part of all of our members' lives. And I appreciated her being on today. All of you as well. So thanks for joining us. We are excited to do the official ribbon cutting. Have we reached that point in the day? I feel like we have. So
we have. Now, I'm going to have to tell my boss to cover his eyes when he sees the size of these scissors. But
no injuries. We need no injuries.
Really.
All right. Should we do the official countdown?
Yes.
Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Woohoo! It's official. Yay. Congratulations. Again, wish we could be there with you in person, but we're so happy to join you virtually and to have been able to provide our scissors and ribbon. And we hope, again, this is a really special day. You keep that as a memento of the occasion, and we'll stay connected with you at the Chamber as you move through this and help you tell your story. That's what we're here for. So thanks again to everyone for joining us. Congratulations to Ann, Rob, and the entire team over there at Vitalant. We're so happy to have been part of this.
We look forward to being with you in person.
Sounds great. All right. Thanks everyone for joining today. We appreciate you.